and
Okay.
you had dismissed all my tickets. These were one of the tickets that they said had backtracked or something. I'm just making sure I was good from this point. I shouldn't have a problem, right? Just the last ticket.
So what you need to do, go online, 36districtcourt.org, and you can check yourself. You put your middle name too, because a lot of Charles Jones, and your last name, and it'll pull up all of your cases. If there are any numbers to the right that have any outstanding balances, you need to take care of those cases. There'll be civil infractions, not misdemeanors. If anything says $45, you need to pay that $45. That's a reinstatement fee that the Secretary of State imposes to get your license back.
Okay.
So you can yourself, you have the case number there, the amount that you owe. Once you take care of that $45, it triggers the reinstatement for your license, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
I can leave now?
You are good to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. I'm going to bring in Mr. Antoine Johnson for you, Attorney Faulkner. And then we'll handle Ms. Jimenez.
Which Johnson?
Antoine Johnson.
Just NOP.
Yep.
FTD.
Yep. Mr. Antoine Johnson, good morning.
Good morning.
I am going to put you into a breakout room with Attorney Faulkner to discuss your options today, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead. I need you to hit join on your screen in a couple seconds, and that will send you into the breakout room.
Okay.
Let's see, Antoine Johnson. Okay, it should pop up now.
Okay.
Okay, let's take care of Ms. Jimenez. Calling case P1100684, the people versus Ariana Jimenez. One count of driver's license expired. P1100602, one count of failure to stop at a stop street or intersection. Appearance? Is there, Attorney Schlager, can you put your appearance on the record?
Of course. Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jacob Schlager, P number 77759, appearing on behalf of defendant Ms. Jimenez.
Estamos llamándose el caso P11008884, el cargo de conducir sin licencia válida, y también cargo P11006602, vaya de parar en una señal de stop. Presentaciones, soy Jacob Schlager, P77759.
And Ms. Vivian, can you put your name on the record, please?
My name is Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian.
And Ms. Vivian, I'm going to swear you in. Do you swear to translate Spanish to English and English to Spanish to the best of your ability?
I do.
Okay. Can you ask Ms. Jimenez to put her name on the record, please?
Señora Jiménez, diga su nombre para la acta.
Ariana Jiménez.
Ariana Jiménez.
Thank you. And Attorney Schlager, what are we doing today for Ms. Jimenez?
Y
Your Honor,
abogado Schlager, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy para la señora Jiménez?
we had an opportunity to discuss the presented offer, and we would like to accept it, Your Honor.
Tuvimos una oportunidad para hablar de la oferta y queremos aprovechar de esa oferta, su señoría.
Okay, and to be clear, the offer is for Ms. Jimenez to be responsible to failing to stop at a stop sign.
Entonces la oferta es que señorita Jiménez se tiene que declarar responsable de fallar de parar en una seña de stop.
Ms. Jimenez, do you want to take that offer?
Señorita Jiménez, ¿quiere aceptar esa oferta?
Sí.
Yes.
For simplicity, Attorney Schlager, is there a stipulation to the face of the ticket for the responsible?
Y para hacer esto más sencillo, abogado Schlager, ¿hay algo en esta etiqueta que tenemos que revisar?
No, Your Honor.
No, su señoría.
Okay, so because there's no, you said no to stipulation, I'm gonna have to walk through the facts, the factual.
Oh, I'm
basis.
sorry, Your Honor. I was listening to the interpreter in Spanish, and because I also speak Spanish, and I got confused by the way she translated it. Of course, we're stipulating, of course.
Sí, estamos haciendo la estipulación.
Okay, so I will accept the responsible plea for Ms. Jimenez.
Voy a aceptar la declaración de ser responsable para la señorita Jiménez
And I will dismiss the remaining misdemeanor counts.
y vamos a renunciar los otros cargos de delitos menor.
And as far as fines and costs, I'm going to waive the $130 fine.
Y por los costos y multas vamos a negar la multa de $130.
And if there's nothing else, you all have a wonderful day.
Entonces, si no hay nada más, todos tengan un buen día.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Well,
Thank you.
Your Honor, thank you, but I do have a question. What about the failure to stop? What is there is a fee to be paid for that, correct?
That fee I waived. So for the misdemeanor, there's no fee because it was dismissed. So the only fee was the $130 for the failure to stop, and I brought that balance to zero.
Entonces, para la etiqueta de fallar para parar, no hay cuál es la multa. Y yo dije que negué o renuncié esa multa.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Muchas
You're welcome.
gracias por eso. De nada.
You all have a good day.
Todos tengan buen día.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Gracias. Thank you. You all be safe.
You too, thanks.
Thank you, Madam Interpreter.
Welcome.
Okay. No, okay. Attorney Faulkner, do you have, I feel like you have something to say.
No, not,
Okay.
just admiring the show, Your Honor, that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna dismiss one more case and I'm bringing everybody in. Officer Levy, I don't see a person, but it's a couple people without their names identified, so I'm gonna bring everyone in and check so I can get you out of here, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Finney, his audio is not connected yet. There we go. Mr. Finney, good morning. You're on mute. Go ahead and unmute your device, Mr. Finney. Mr. Finney, you have to hit unmute on your device.
Okay,
There we go. I am going to call your matters now because they're all being dismissed, okay?
they're all being dismissed.
Yes, I'm sure you don't have a problem with that, do you?
No, I don't, but okay now. How could I, okay, since they're being all dismissed, how can I get a clearance?
Let me dismiss them first. Let's do one step at a time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Calling case 145-44562, the people versus, is it Savalo?
Savallo. Yes, ma'am.
Savalo?
Yes.
Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. And 145-44563, left wheel to curb, And count 2, cracked windshield. Set for an arraignment on the bench warrant appearance.
Paul
Yes.
Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name again, sir?
Savallo Finney.
Your Honor, it's my understanding these matters are all to be dismissed. I'd let the court follow the recommendations.
Thank
Okay, I
you.
will have recommendation and dismiss without prejudice due to the age. Mr. Finney, your cases have been dismissed. So to answer your question, as far as the clearance, what you need to do is go online and put your name in 36th District Court's website. You can Google 36th District Court, it'll pop right up. Put your first and last name in, and any outstanding balances that are to the right are the cases that you still have to pay reinstatement fees for. Anywhere you see a $45 fine, you need to pay that to reinstate your license to move forward with getting it back from the Secretary of State, okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome, you have a good day.
You too.
And Attorney Aisha. Before I bring everyone in, good morning.
Your Honor, good morning to you and your staff.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good. Who do you have today?
Jordan Deco.
What's the last name?
You guys may have it as Thomas. I'm not sure how they have it. It's either Thomas Jordan Deco or Jordan Deco Thomas. His name is Jordan Deco. It's Jordan Thomas Deco. But I can give you the ticket number if that's easier.
Oh, I see him. So it says Thomas, they have it on here as Thomas Deco Jordan.
Yeah, there was all kinds of messed up. Thank God we found it and got in.
Okay, so let me get this file and see if the officer is checking. I'm gonna bring everyone in, because I can't identify certain officers, certain witnesses, whoever's in the room. So I'm gonna bring everyone in. I'll call for your officer. If not here, then I will call your case and let you make a motion.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Ms. Ford and Mr. Johnson, just hold tight. You all be called first and second after I identify everyone else. And I see you, Officer Johnson. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm great.
You are here for who today?
S. Jones.
S. Jones.
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy Jones. Got it. Okay, Officer Shabazz, good morning. I know why you are here.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I have you checked in. Mr. Freeman is here as well. Okay, so let me bring everyone in.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
I'm trying, what am I supposed to push?
Nothing. Okay, good morning to everyone who has just joined. We had to take care of a couple of matters we're going to bring you into the breakout room. If your name is not being called, I need you to put your device on mute. You're on the record, we're being recorded, it's on YouTube Live, so anything you say can be heard, anything that you're doing will be filmed. If your name, first and last name is not on your identification at the bottom, if you can change it, please do so. If not, I will go around and ask you your name so that I can check you in. If I don't have your first and last name, I cannot check you in. Attorney Faulkner is your attorney today, unless you have retained matter or retained counsel. And he will speak to you privately in what we have in the breakout room to discuss your options for today. So just keep your devices on mute. It's going to be a very, well, hopefully not too long, but we have a lot of people in here. So just be patient and wait for your name to be called and just hold tight. So first I want to ask, is there Trooper Curish in the room, in the Zoom meeting? Trooper Curish from Michigan State Police. Okay, I'm going to call Mr. Jordan's case. Calling case X3792221, the people versus Thomas Deco Jordan, one count of careless driving, set for a formal hearing today. Appearance?
Your Honor, good morning to you and your staff. Vincent Hayes on behalf of Mr. Jordan.
Okay, and I called for the trooper here, for Trooper Courage from the Michigan State Police. I did not get a response. Is there a motion?
Move to dismiss at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, I will grant the motion. It is now 9:16. It was set for 8:35, so I will dismiss without prejudice. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You as well.
Okay, Attorney Faulkner, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Deonto Johnson Jr. Can you unmute your device, please? Oops, I'm sorry. Go ahead and unmute again.
Hello?
Good morning.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Yes. How you doing this morning?
Pretty good. I'm going to put you in with Attorney Faulkner to talk about your case, okay?
Okay, no problem.
So hit join on your screen. His offer is for failure to disclose.
On my screen.
It should pop up now. Okay, and for Officer Lee, let's get you out of here. Is there a Sheree or Shara Marie Fletcher on the call? Is there a Miss Fletcher on the call?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, let me identify you. How do you say your first name?
Shira.
Shira, I go ahead, Mom. Okay. Okay, Ms. Fletcher, you're going to be next going to talk to Attorney Faulkner about your case, okay?
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to put you in the breakout room now and we'll be in there shortly, okay?
Okay.
So you'll need to hit join on your screen.
Okay.
It doesn't even say what charge. Zoom user, where the gentleman with the red sweat jacket on and the black and white stripe, can you unmute your device, please, and state your name?
Admir Fedic.
I can barely hear you. Say that one more time.
Admir Fedic.
Admir Fedic. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Have you checked in? Just hold tight. You're in line to speak to an attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
FETIC is the first person. iPhone, the gentleman with the white t-shirt on.
Yes,
What is your name?
Frederick Jones.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Frederick Jones.
Frederick Jones. Love Frederick Jones. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Frederick Jones, you are checked in.
Okay.
Okay, Phoenix 2. Can you unmute your device and state your name?
Yes, ma'am. Ronald Jenkins.
Ronald Jenkins, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, still is up there. Speaking board? I have a Lucretia board. Ms. Tamika Ford, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss your matter right now while we're waiting, okay? Go ahead and unmute your device. Ms. Tamika Ford?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Calling case 13493-3141, people versus Tamika Rayshawn Ford, one count of no operating license on person. Ms. Ford, please state your name.
Tamika Ford.
Okay, Ms. Ford, I have a recommendation to dismiss this matter due to the age of the ticket. I will dismiss without prejudice, so you're all set, Ms. Ford.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye. Okay, Attorney Faulkner, ready for the next person?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in with
Hello.
Mr. Fettig, Admir Fettig.
Hello.
Yes, if you're
Hello?
not being called, I need you to put your device on mute.
Hello?
Okay. Sorry.
You're fine. Mr. Fettig, go ahead.
Hello?
I need you to be quiet. We're on the record. If your name is not being called, you need to be quiet. Put your phone on mute.
Putting you into a breakout room, Mr. Fettig, with Attorney Faulkner. He will discuss with you your options, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Go ahead and hit join. His offer is for as charged with a 3-month delay.
Okay.
Mr. Freeland.
Fettig, Mr. Fettig. But Mr. Freeland, while you're unmuted, what is your full name?
Raheem Tyree Freeland.
Okay, I see you on here. Mr. Freeland, because of the number of cases you have, it's gonna probably be about 30 minutes, okay?
All right. If it's possible, can I get sent to a breakout room? Cause my probation officer is calling right now, but she just trying to get in contact with my attorney.
You can, yeah, you can even log off if you need to, as long as you call back in. Or I can put you in the breakout room, whatever you need. Waiting
Okay.
room, I'll put you in the waiting room.
Thank you.
Mr. John Jones, good morning, unmute your device.
Good morning, Honorable Judge.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
I'm looking for your name, I don't see you on the docket today. You have notification to come here at 8:30 then?
It don't say 9 o'clock.
I don't have anything for 9 o'clock today.
It said 2:25.
That's tomorrow, Mr. Jones.
Tomorrow.
Yes, you're a little bit early. Call back in tomorrow at 8:30, not 9 o'clock. Call in at 8:30, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. Be safe.
Okay. Let's clear up some folks that you spoke to, and then we'll start the second wave.
Excuse me, you call Mr. Fuller?
No, I did not.
Oh, thank you. All right.
No, you're fine. It's just a lot of people here today, so everybody just has to be a little patient.
Okay.
Got a Fuller. Raphael. Is your first name Raphael, Mr. Fuller?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's start with Kevin Flowers. Mr. Flowers, go ahead and unmute your device.
Yes, I'm muted, Your Honor.
Okay. There we go. Okay, we're on the record. This is People versus Kevin William Flowers, calling case P1075886, count 1, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, representing Mr. Flowers.
Mr. Flowers, can you state your full name for the record?
Kevin William Flowers.
And what are we doing, Mr. Flowers, today?
Your Honor, he's going to take advantage of the offer.
Okay, Mr. Flowers, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Faulkner in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Like, yes, the audio went out.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention, Mr. Flowers, to March 17th, 2020, around 5:20 p.m. in the area of 7 Mile and Archdale in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2019 Ram gray vehicle without registration.
Yes. I didn't have proof of registration. It was registered and insured. I just didn't have proof of it.
Do you have proof of it now?
I have proof of the insurance. I don't have proof of registration actually on me.
If you want, I can adjourn this so that you can provide proof so they can be dismissed. Otherwise, we can go forward as is. It's up to you.
Yeah, I prefer to have it adjourned so I can provide proof.
Okay, can you call back in? Or how much time do you need?
I should be able to. I could call back in tomorrow if you. Oh no, I'm working tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. Call back in Monday.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, so I can call back in Friday.
Yep, Friday works. Tomorrow, Friday will be the 26th. So call back in 26th, okay?
26, 8:30.
8:30. Yep.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Ms. Lucretia Ford.
Yes.
Okay, calling case SX 368-26851. The People versus Lucretia Dawn Ford, one count of no operator's license on person. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. And your name again, ma'am?
Lucretia Dawn Ford.
Your Honor, she had two other matters in this, on this, and she paid both of them. Plus, she has a license, and it was valid at the time she was stopped. She represents. I've seen the license. She does have it. I'd move to dismiss.
Okay, I will just confirm that with the clerk, and then I will go ahead and dismiss that. Ms. Ford, just hold tight. As soon as we get confirmation from the clerk, I will just put on the record the dismissal, okay?
Okay.
So it shouldn't be that long. Attorney Faulkner, I'm going to put you in. I have an offer now for Ms. Fletcher, so I can get Officer Levy out of here. Ms. Fletcher, go ahead and unmute the device.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, I'm going to put you in with Attorney Faulkner to discuss your options today for your trial date, okay?
Okay.
And her offer is for as charged with a 6-month delay sentence.
And I'm trying to find her name on here.
Oh, shit.
What was the charge on that, Your Honor?
SHERRA Fletcher. It's on the second page, 835.
Excuse me, Judge. Did you call a Trinetta Jack?
No, you need to put your phone on mute until we call you.
Judge Sabree for Ms. Tamika Ford. She owes money, but she did post a bond. Okay. I think that's what you want me to do. Okay. I caught the tail end of it. Okay.
Okay, the number ending in 3376. Can you state your name, please? (921-3376). 376. Can you state your name, please? Okay, I am going to remove people who are not responding.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. What's your name?
Trinetta Jackson?
Tranedea.
Yeah.
And Ms. Jackson, you are in line to speak to an attorney, okay? Just listen for your name.
Okay.
To the person, phone number 265-5254. Can you unmute your device and state your name, please?
I don't know.
265-5254. Please state your name. Is there a Tracy Jones on the call?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
That was Levy.
Tracy Jones, I don't see you on. Can you state your name again, Ms. Jones?
Tracy Jones.
There we go. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Your officer has checked in, so I am going to get you in next to speak to the attorney. Get Ms. Fletcher on the record, and then you go into a breakout room next, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Fletcher, is she back yet?
She's, I don't know, she couldn't see a leave on there.
Okay, I just closed it out. And Ms. Ford has been verified. You're good to go. And close your, dismiss your matter.
Oh, thank you, Judge. And may I ask a question really fast?
Sure, yeah.
For my reinstatement fee, is there one? I don't know. Or do I go to the Secretary of State?
You don't have to go to the Secretary of State to pay it. You can pay it online. You can pay on our website. You can pay if you want to do it in person. We have kiosks outside the building. They're at Rite Aid, I believe, as well. Or I think the best way is just pay online and remotely, so you don't have to wait in line anywhere.
Okay, what's the website?
36districtcourt.org.
Okay, not through the DAVA system, right?
You can do it through DivDat. Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? You
Yeah.
can do it on Div. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So you're all set, Ms. Ford.
All right. Thank you, Judge Sabree. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Ms. Fletcher, where are you?
I'm here, Judge.
Okay. And say your first name again one more time.
Shira.
Shira. Okay, we're on the record. This is People versus Shira. Marie Fletcher calling case U-565-44320, one count of narcotic and drug-related violations set for a trial today. Appearances,
Paul Faulkner representing the defendant. Your name again, ma'am?
Shira
Last name?
Fletcher.
and Officer Levy, can you put your appearance on the record?
Officer Jordan Levy, badge 4630, major violators, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you. And what are we doing today, Attorney Faulkner?
We're ready for trial, Your Honor.
Okay,
Even though I would need a copy of the ticket.
I think we're gonna have to request an original ticket on this one.
We could find out if the people are ready to proceed as far as their proofs.
Okay,
Do we have the city attorney yet?
she just walked out, so we're gonna have to bring her back. She's assigned to the 4 courtrooms right now, so we'll get her back in here. Officer Lee, we're gonna have to see if the prosecutor is ready to proceed and request the original ticket. I don't know if we'll be able to do it today, but just give us a moment. We'll figure that out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Fletcher, just hold tight.
Okay.
They pulled me over.
You get you.
Okay. I text her right
Thank
now. Oh.
All right. Yeah. Okay, I want to get you an Attorney Faulkner with Tracy Jones, then I can handle Coleman Potts matters. Miss Tracy Jones,
Yes.
go ahead and hit join on your screen. Her offer is as charged with a delay, a 3-month delay.
Hey,
Go ahead and hit join, Miss Tracy Jones, on your screen. Okay, Attorney Potts. Thank you so much. No problem.
Yes, Judge.
I'm still here. Is Devontae Freeman here, or are you representing him alone?
I mean, I'm here, and he's supposed to be here as well because I told him maybe a hearing today.
Is there Devontae Freeman on the call? The gentleman laying down in the bed. What is your name? We don't want to see you in the bed, actually. You're supposed to be in court. You wouldn't be able to do that in the bench in the courtroom. What's
My
your
name is Eric. Zeric.
Eric?
No, Zeric with a Z.
Oh, okay. You have a last name? Johnson? Okay. Mr. Johnson, just turn your video off, and then when I call you, you can turn it back on.
we have Officer Johnson.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Officer Johnson, I know he was here before.
Yes, he's here.
Robert Johnson. I wonder if I could go into a breakout room with him.
Let's see, where did he go? He's up.
And Your Honor, on Freeman, did this Officer Shabazz correct?
Yes.
Is he here?
Yep, he's here.
Okay.
Attorney Faulkner, do you want Ms. Jones in the call, or you want a separate breakout room?
You mean for Johnson?
Yes.
I'd like to go to breakout room with him if I could.
Do you want to go into a separate breakout room or do you want to do it with Miss Tracy Jones?
Oh, you can, it'd be the same one. I mean, that's okay.
Okay. Officer Johnson, I'm going to put you in breakout room 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you just got to hit join on your screen, Officer Johnson.
I need to go back in also.
Okay. It should be at the bottom to go back into the breakout room. You got to find it after the first invite. Miss Tracy Jones,
Yes.
as I was just telling Attorney Faulkner, you got to find it after the first. That's why I tell people to join immediately for the first time. After that, you have to go to the bottom toolbar or the top and find to go back into the breakout room. So you kind of look on the toolbar for it to go back in.
I'm looking. I don't see anything, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'll close it out and redo it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm lucky I do as much as I do on here.
Pretty good. Okay, let's try it again. There you go, hit join.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Attorney Potts, what were you saying with Officer Shabazz?
No, I was actually trying to find out where my client was because I instructed him to be here today because in case we had to hold the hearing because of the offer. Is the city attorney present yet?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get in contact with my client right now. Can we move forward with Mrs. Jones?
Sure. Ms. Jones still doesn't have audio.
Oh,
I've even shared the screen and asked her to start her audio, but she hasn't done that. So.
Oh, my.
Hello.
yeah, I sent her a message in the chat. She says she can't hear anything. I don't.
Doesn't have her audio.
Yeah, I'm just going to message her and tell her to hang up and try to call back or something.
Okay. And
Is he speaking on me, sir?
no, Ms. Jones, you're fine. This
Okay.
No.
Let's get Ms. Jones and Officer Johnson out here. Well, hopefully, we'll see what happens. Calling case SP 107-07-081, the people versus Tracy Jones, 1 count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Parents?
Bob Faulkner, representative defendant. Excuse me, your name again, ma'am?
Tracy Jones.
Your Honor, I've talked to Officer Johnson on this matter. He wishes to dismiss it.
Okay, Ms. Jones, did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, I will adopt that recommendation and dismiss without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Jones.
Okay, Judge, in question, I know, I'm quite sure it's the same thing because my license was suspended because of this ticket. So I do the same process that you just told the previous young lady.
I'm just glad that you listened. So I don't have to go through.
Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You
Good
too.
luck, Ms.
Thank
Johnson.
Thank you.
Take care, Your Honor.
you as well. Thank you. Okay, let's clear out of here. Okay. Antoine Johnson? Antoine Johnson?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going on the record. Start your video. Calling case P10600450, the people versus Antoine Johnson, 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Antoine Johnson.
Yeah, I believe there's, Mr. Johnson takes advantage of the offer of failure to display.
Is that correct, Mr. Johnson? You're going to plead guilty to the 0 point
Yes.
of display?
Yes.
Okay. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Faulkner in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Or are you pleading guilty because you were actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to January 27, 2020, around 7:23 p.m. in the area of Washington Boulevard and Congress in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2008 Chevy red vehicle?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I will accept your guilty plea, Mr. Johnson. As far as fines and costs, it's $240. It covers mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee. How much time do you need to take care of that?
Couple weeks.
Okay, how about March 24th? I give you enough time?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you post the bond on this case, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, I post. Excuse me?
Did you post a bond on this case by any chance?
No, I just paid the 45.
Okay. All right. So I will put on here for you to pay it by the 240 by March 24th. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you. Deonto Johnson Jr.
Hello? Yes.
Okay. Calling case 481069, the people versus Deonto Deshaun Johnson. Count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, no insurance. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name again, sir?
Deontay Deshaun Johnson Jr.
Yeah, there's an offer to failure to display. My client accepts.
Okay, is that
Yes.
correct, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Faulkner today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to August 25th, 2020, around 7:10 p.m. in the area of Joseph Campo and McLean in the city of Detroit. We're operating a Dodge white vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Okay, I will dismiss the remaining count. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Yes, it's so stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, did you post a bond on this case at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so as I told the last gentleman, it's going to be $240. That covers mandatory court costs and an attorney fee, $25. How much time do you need to take care of that?
I can get a month, please.
I will give you a month. So
I have-
March 24th.
I have one more question. I'm sorry. I have one more question.
March 24th will be your date, okay?
Okay, that's fine. I have one more
Question?
question, ma'am.
Sure.
So, how much did it cost to get my license back?
It depends on your driving record. So as I was telling everyone else,
Yes.
the Secretary of State imposes a $45, and everybody else listen to this. so I don't have to keep saying it over. The Secretary of State imposes a $45 reinstatement fee for each count, whether it's been dismissed or not, to reinstate your license if you had a suspension. And suspension occurs if you missed a court date, you never took care of a matter, it went into warrant status, you got the notice of a suspension. For any count where your license was suspended because of it or after it, it's gonna be a $45 fine. The court has nothing to do with that. The Secretary of State imposes that $45 fine for you to reinstate your license. So you can check on 36districtcourt.org to see if you have the $45 fine next to any counts that you think you may have taken care of, but the Secretary of State still requires you to pay the $45 on that. So does that answer your question?
I have a question for you, Your Honor.
Well, it's not, we're still on the record on Mr. Johnson. So, Mr. Johnson, do you have any other questions?
Yes, Your Honor. No, I'm okay.
Okay. All right,
Thanks
you're
a
all
lot.
set. Yeah.
Okay, you have a good day. Stay safe.
Thank you, you too. Mr. LaFrederick Jones, give me one moment, okay? I'll get
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fettig. Mr. Fettig.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Calling case 713-558, the people versus Admiral Fittick. 713-558, one kind of unsecure load. Terrence?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant, in your name, sir.
Admiral Fettig.
Your Honor, there's an offer for a delayed sentence. My client accepts it.
Okay, Mr. Fettig, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Faulkner today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Judge.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Fettig, I'd like to bring your attention to May 12, 2020, around 6:47 p.m. in the area of East Grand Boulevard and Chrysler in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2007 Yukon black vehicle with an unsecure load?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. I see what it was here. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I am going to adopt a recommendation for a 3-month delay sentence. So, Mr. Fettig, after the 3 months, this will be dismissed from your record, okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. So there is typically a $240 fine for this matter, but because of the circumstances of this one, I'm not going to impose any fine, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You have any questions?
No, Judge.
All right, you have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, let's start the second wave of folks here. Vanetta Jackson.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Our offers run proper play.
Who's the defending, Your Honor? Jackson?
Yes, Trinetta Jackson.
You know what? You already pled guilty to this.
You talking to me, Judge?
Well, I am now. Ms. Jackson, do you remember already pleading guilty to this matter here? For driving an unregistered, untitled vehicle and no insurance?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Says right here that she already pled guilty on February 7th of 2020.
No, I don't. Is that the same matter? Where was that at, Judge?
Gratiot and Harper.
Gratiot and Hopper. Okay, yeah, Gratiot and Hopper. But I don't remember going to court on it or anything.
Has it been paid, Your Honor?
I'm looking, I have notes from another judge here. Can you look up Janetta Jackson? See? Oh, you look at this case. SP 104-1100. So she pled guilty already in front of Judge Archer. She's owed money on it.
In front of Judge who?
Archer.
I don't recall that. I really don't.
Okay, so Ms. Jackson, you owe money on this matter. It was $390. I'm gonna take it down to $100. When can you take care of the $100?
I need a little time because I'm unemployed at the moment. So, I mean, what's the longest that I can get, Judge? And then if I'm sooner, I would just do it.
Ms. Jackson, I just asked you how much time you need to take care of it.
I would say to about April.
Okay, how about April 21st?
April 21st?
Yeah,
okay.
Come back to court, okay? Just take care of the fine.
Okay, that's the $100.
$100.
Okay, and I heard what you said about when you go back to the Secretary of State.
Thank you. I'm glad you listened. So I don't have to say it again.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Raphael Fuller.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm putting you into a breakout room to talk to Attorney Faulkner in private about your case and about your rights. So
Okay.
I need you to hit join on your screen in a couple seconds, and he will be in there to talk to you. His offer is for improper plates.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to try to get another attorney to help us clear out this courtroom too. Huh?
2790.
Okay. How you doing, man? You got anybody around you? No, he is, but it's just about 28 people today. Nobody comes. And then, yeah, I had one like that that turned in, like, I don't need to do that. But today.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I was wondering if I would have to say anything. Was the court open to
Mr. Freeland, I can't even hear you. What are you talking about? Your case hasn't been called yet.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know. I thought you said my last name. I guess it was Fuller. And
So a lot of F's, I get all the F's and J's. Everybody got to listen. It's a whole bunch of Johnsons, Jenkins, Jacksons. A lot of names are the same. So just listen for your name.
okay.
We have a lot today. Get ready to get some more help to try to clear out the courtroom. So just hold tight, okay? Mr. LaFrederick, what was your question?
I was trying to ask, I had went to the Secretary of State to pay the ticket. They told me if I come back after the new year, which was January the 1st just passed, I would have to redo my license. But my previous court date was November the 25th, and then I think y'all had y'all set the court date for another date, which was today. So the question is, if I'm responsible for that, or is will they just?
Not your fault. That's COVID.
So they're still going to reinstate them?
As long as you didn't miss the court date on because you just didn't show up, the court was closed, so you couldn't come. It was not your fault.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Judge, can I put in a break room with Officer Levy?
Officer
Coleman, not on that case. Maybe I misunderstood. I just called him about it. He said that's not one of his cases. Fletcher, the one that's under trial.
No.
Oh, I must have. He's either like, what are you talking about?
We had clients in well, we have Ms. Jones ready now, but I'll put you in with Officer Levy. I'm going to put you in breakout room 6, and Prosecutor Rogers will be in there shortly. Okay. Attorney Faulkner, I'm going to put you with Darnell Foster.
Foster, Darnell.
Yeah.
Boy, where are all these names coming from,
Yes,
Judge?
I'm here.
I know there's a whole bunch of people here today. Mr. Foster, I'm going to push you into breakout room 7, okay?
Hey, no problem, Judge.
Go ahead and hit join. This offer is for failure to display with the remaining count to be dismissed.
Okay.
Our stars. She's also visualized. Oh, that's fun.
Ms. Fletcher, put your device on mute, please.
Okay.
She's seeing that. Oh, she would. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, Attorney Rogers, I'm going to put you in breakout room 6.
Thank you.
Ms. Fletcher goes into
I'm sorry, Judge. I was on with Judge McClendon, so I'm not sure if you called my name or not.
Nope, but your client has audio now.
Okay, great.
So I will take care of her. Ms. Jones, go ahead and unmute your device.
Yes,
Okay. Good morning.
good morning.
Raheem Freeland, put you to a breakout room.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit join. Put you in breakout room 8, Attorney Faulkner.
Freeland,
Yep. And his
the
offer
charge
is
is, I'm sorry.
failure to display.
One count?
One count and the rest to be dismissed.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Freeland, and hit join on your screen. Back to Ms. Jones. So the offer changes, of course, because of the civil infractions.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The offer changes because of the additional civil infraction, okay?
Okay.
So to be for no proof of insurance, civil infraction, and for failure to display.
That's fine.
Okay, you want to talk to her, or are you ready to go?
Ms. Jones, do you understand? I'll talk to her in the breakout room. It'll be quick though.
Okay, Ms. Jones, go ahead and hit join so you can speak privately to your attorney for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Breakout room 2. To the person with the number 5254, can you please state your name? 313-265-5254. Can you state your name, please? Can you state your name?
Paul Foster.
I can barely hear you. Can you speak up?
Paul Foster.
Mr. Foster, you're not on the docket today.
No, I just had a question.
Okay, call 313-965-2285.
Thank you.
Huh?
Hurry and sign in.
Okay. The People versus Cassandra Jones.
Yes.
Calling case SP 6300663. No proof of insurance, 154748131. Failure to display a valid operator's license. 114014051. Minor in possession of alcohol. 155441151. No operator's license on person. SP 6300671. Driver's license never required. SP 6300661. Speeding 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed. SP 6300662. No receipt of registration. Appearance.
For the record, Your Honor, good morning. Coleman Potts, P78607 on behalf of Ms. Jones, who appears by Zoom. Ms. Jones, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Ms. Jones, say your name.
CASANDRA. Jones, JONES.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation in front of Your Honor that my client can enter a guilty plea to failure to display and a responsible plea to no proof of insurance, with the remainder of the matters to be dismissed. Ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
Okay, so in just a break for a moment, I'm going to put Attorney Faulkner into a room, keep the docket moving. And then I will swear you in, Ms. Jones. Okay, I'm gonna put you in with Mr. Richard Johnson, Attorney Faulkner.
Richard Johnson.
I know you've been waiting patiently. Let me get you in here. Go ahead and hit join and unsupervised. This offer is as charged with a 3-month delay. Go ahead and
Okay.
hit join, Mr. Johnson.
Go ahead, join.
Hit join, yep. Okay, now back on the record with Ms. Jones. Ms. Jones, can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Now, are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand, Ms. Jones, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Jones, I'd like to bring your attention to September 22nd, 2015, around 10:30 p.m. in the area of Emory and Van Dyke in the city of Detroit. You're operating a 1997 Toyota vehicle.
Yes.
Jones, you gotta answer the questions, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry.
And were you stopped by Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And you failed to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, and for case SP 6300663 with the civil infraction, no proof of insurance, is there a stipulation to the face of the ticket?
Still stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, so I have accepted a responsible plea as well as a guilty plea, and I will dismiss the remaining counts before the court. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Jones, you had several outstanding cases that you need to take care of. For the misdemeanor count is going to be $240.
Okay.
And for the no proof of insurance, I will take that, that's at $288, I'll take it down to $200. So you have $440 total to pay. How much time do you need to take care of it?
I can pay it March. Let me see. Maybe the end of March or before. Well, the end of March.
March 31st.
That's fine.
I hope so. Okay, you're all set, Ms. Jones. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Ms. Jones, go ahead and log on the center line. Thanks. Judge, I haven't been able to get in contact with Mr. Freeman, and technically I don't have authority to enter a plea to the offer.
You know what's gonna happen with that.
Not the Freeman I had, is it?
No, it's former hearing. Something else.
Okay.
That's gonna be a default. It's gonna be a default. We already adjourned it a week for him. So he can make a motion and go ahead and make a motion to set it aside and then set a hearing date for it.
The offer was 11 to 15, right?
Correct. Yep.
And that's what, 2 points, 3 points, 3 points?
3 points. Yeah.
I mean, well, of course, I'll make a request for an adjournment, but if the court wants to put it in default.
I'm defaulting him.
Okay.
Yep. It's Officer Shabazz showed up twice for him.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. And should I call the court on the Fluker matter from yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
You call at 1:30 if you like, actually.
Pardon me?
It wasn't set for a trial, was it?
I had to look at my calendar real quick.
What was his first name?
Davion.
He can call in at 1:30 today. It was not for a trial.
Yeah, it was set for a pre-trial. Or is it possible I could just set it for a bench trial, or would you rather me call in?
I can't set it with a bench trial unless I see him.
Okay, all right. I'll just try to get him calling this afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
1 second, Attorney Poe. Officer Shabazz, thank you. He's been defaulted as you have come twice to court.
Okay, Your Honor.
Have a,
Okay, Your Honor. Have a good day.
thank you, you too. I'm gonna call Ms. Fletcher's case, Attorney Faulkner. It's gonna be a request for adjournment.
Okay,
Ms. Fletcher?
Ma'am.
Okay, calling case U 565-44320. The People versus Shira Fletcher. One count of narcotic and drug-related violation set for a trial today. Appearances?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant, and your name, ma'am?
Shira Marie Fletcher.
And
Connor.
Cindy, for the people, P82072. And officer, can you please state your name and badge number?
Officer Jordan Levy, badge 4630.
I am changing the offer in this case. The offer originally was a 6-month delayed, and I'm changing it to a 3-month delayed sentence. But if we are moving to trial today, I'm asking for a slight adjournment because we do need the lab report, which we do not have the lab report today. This is a brand new case. The defendant was just arraigned in the middle of January, I believe, and it was set directly to trial. So this case is very quick, which did leave us little time to prepare for this. So that is why we are asking for a slight adjournment that is convenient for the defendant.
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay. And your client's not interested in the 3-month delay offer?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Doesn't even know what she's charged with.
The officer does have the original ticket. I know the court doesn't, but if I get an adjournment, I could get that for the court too.
Okay. Officer Levy,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm just curious, what is the original charge? Because I don't have an original ticket here.
So the original charge is violation of the city controlled substance code.
Okay.
Didn't go any further than that, what the violation was?
I got pulled over.
Ms. Fletcher, please be
Ma'am.
quiet.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Officer Levy, was it marijuana or?
That's some crack cocaine, sir.
Right, okay, that's all I need to know.
Okay, so here's the issue. The court does not have an original ticket. We need that for a trial. The people are not ready to proceed. However, as the prosecutor stated, it's not charged to them that it was set straight for a trial date without an opportunity for a pretrial. I am going to adjourn this matter one time to allow the people to retrieve lab results. How much time does that usually take?
I've never had to get lab results before, but if I could get a month just to make sure I'm prepared on the next day.
Okay, so let's set it for March 24th.
think we should move to the 25th.
March 25th at 8:30 a.m.
Officer, are you available for trial that day?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thank you, Judge.
And Ms. Fletcher, I typically, this is a rare situation. It's not really the prosecutor's fault that they didn't have an opportunity to even have a pretrial for this matter. So I am going to adjourn it. And if the prosecution is not ready at the next trial date, of course, the motion will be, the response will be different from me. I will likely dismiss it if they're not ready to go. Officer Levy was here, everyone's here, but we just don't have the original ticket. I don't have anything to work off of. So it's going to be adjourned until March 25th at 8:30 a.m. Okay, Ms. Fletcher?
Okay, thank you.
And it'll be a trial date. You'll have an attorney present to represent you for that trial, okay?
All righty.
All right, thank you for your patience. You have a good day.
Thank you, and you too as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, hello, how are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all went on Mr. Freeland.
Morning, Pauline.
Oh,
Morning, Paul. I was just told to come and help, so.
Okay, so Mr. Roby, I'm going to get you into the breakout room with a couple people, okay?
Okay, I just know I don't have the docket, so just let me know the charges.
Okay, and in the meantime, Serena will send it over.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Attorney Foster, did you speak to Cassandra Jones already? Cassandra Jones? No, that was not your case. Okay.
No.
Okay. Attorney Sorobi, Derek Johnson?
Okay.
I'm here.
His offer is for improper plate, and he has 3 counts total, driving unregistered, untitled vehicle, and also no insurance. And the docket.
Okay. All right, I'm good.
Okay, so Mr. Johnson, go ahead and hit join on your screen, and Attorney Soroki will speak to you in private about your options today, okay?
All right. Oh, excuse me.
Raphael Fuller. Raphael Fuller, go ahead, unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, calling case P1054905, People versus Raphael Jerome Fuller. Count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Appearance?
Bob Faulkner, representing the defendant. And your name, sir?
Raphael Fuller.
I believe there's an offer my client would accept it.
And that offer, to be clear, is for 1 count of improper plates with the remaining count to be dismissed. Do you understand that offer, Mr. Fuller?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that an offer you'd like to take today?
Yes.
You say yes?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Faulkner today in private about your case, about your rights?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, Mr. Fuller, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to January 9th, 2020, around 2:26 p.m. in the area of Bern and Hayden in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2005 Chrysler vehicle.
Yes.
Were you operating that vehicle without insurance?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will amend the charge to improper plate and dismiss the remaining count. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulate.
Okay, Mr. Fuller, I know you've been listening. The fine is $240. That covers mandatory court costs and $25 attorney fee. How much time do you need to take care of that?
I'll take care of it by the end of the week.
End of the week?
Yep.
Yes, say yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So your review date that you don't have to show the court for will be, let's see, March 3rd.
Okay.
You're all set, Mr. Fuller. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
I'm back.
Attorney Kessler? Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it.
Let's do Mr. Darnell Foster next. I gotta get through all the names.
I know, right? I never know which way to. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one. Thank you.
Take care. Good seeing you.
You too.
Okay. For some reason, Mr. Darnell Foster, what is your middle name?
Dwight.
Okay. There's another Darrell Foster's case that was put with your case. So he actually only has one count.
Okay, he was wondering himself what the second one was.
Yeah, someone with a different middle name. So you have one count. Let me just call the matter. Calling case P510300, the people versus Darnell Dwight Foster. One count of driver license not valid or improper license. Appearance.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Darnell Dwight Foster.
Yeah, there's an offer for reduction to failure to display. My client accepts it.
Okay, before we move forward with that, I'm going to put Attorney Soroki in with Ms. Nicole Jacobs.
I just need the offer. I got the docket now.
Actually, Ms. Jacobs already pled guilty.
Okay.
So that should be set for a sentencing today.
It is no WI sentencing.
Yeah, I don't have a report yet. Okay. Ronald Jenkins.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Attorney Soroki to discuss your options today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and hit join on your screen. This offer is for limited access 1 to 5 over with the rest to be dismissed.
And did the officer appear?
Before that matter, let me get you in with somebody else. Frederick Jones. His offer is for
ma'am.
Go ahead and hit join on your screen, Mr. Jones, Frederick Jones. Your offer is for improper place, or his offer is for improper place.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You should pop up in a second, Mr. Jones.
Okay.
And back to Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster, can you raise your right hand? You swear affirm the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Faulkner today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Foster, I'd like to bring your attention to December 29th, 2015, around 2:30 p.m.
Let me see.
in the area of Schaefer and Eaton in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2003 GMC black vehicle.
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. I will accept your guilty plea. I will amend the charge to failure to display. Mr. Foster, did you post a bond on this case?
Yes.
How much?
It was $100.
Okay, so I'll impose $100 fine and cancel out your balance, okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. So you're all set unless you have any questions.
No, ma'am.
Okay, you have a good one.
You too.
There are people who just are not connected to their audio.
Judge,
Yes.
you cut out for a second. You imposed $100 fine, and then what happened?
I said they'll cancel out his balance.
Oh, I
Okay,
just heard. I'm sorry.
Give me one moment, everyone. Waiting to see if we can be connected on TV. Why should she on?
I told her to admit her when she gets there.
Well, she doesn't have audio, that's the problem.
Okay, I don't know what more I could do.
You call probation.
She hung up. She hung up. One person hung up on me. I hung up. So what it is, they're in the waiting room.
Hey, Judge, I'm back. I got kicked off.
Okay, 1 second. Is there any contact probation for mistake? Send it to her.
Sure, Judge. Give me just a second.
Okay, Mr. Is it John?
Johnson, yes.
Anyone who has not spoken to an attorney except for Ms. Jacobs?
I haven't.
What is your name Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Hunter, do you have notice to come into courtroom 332 today?
Yes. Well, I had a notice to come into court, but the paperwork that I got says it gave me the Zoom code to come into.
Mr. Hunter, I see. So we'll take care of you. It's gonna be a moment. We got a couple of people in front of you, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, just hold tight.
Okay, thank you.
I haven't spoke with an attorney as well, Judge.
Mr. Rocky, I have Ms. Nicole Jacobs pre-sentencing report.
Okay, so if you guys can scan it to me, and put me in a room with her, will be good.
Okay. You guys can go over to-
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you in there now, and then it'll be sent over to you in a second, okay?
Thank you, Rana.
And Ms. Jacobs, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Sabree. How are you?
Fine, how you doing?
I'm great. Well, doing better. I had a little, I think I had like a little food poisoning last night. I'm not really for sure, but I feel a lot better.
I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. Go ahead and hit join on your screen. And Mr. Rocky will discuss it in your pre-sentencing report, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ronald Jenkins,
Yes, Judge.
just speak to an attorney for a reason. Because your cases are going to be dismissed.
Oh, awesome.
Calling case is P 1107212, the people versus Ronald and Keith Jenkins. One count of failure to display a valid operator's license not on person, and P 1106990. Count 1, disregarding a traffic control device. Count 2, violation of basic speed law, driving in an unsafe manner. And count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearance.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Ronald Jenkins.
The Honor's my understanding is a recommendation for dismissal on all matters. Ask the court to follow the recommendation.
Actually, because the officer didn't appear.
That too.
That's close enough. The officer didn't appear for your trial today, Mr. Jenkins, so I'm going to dismiss all your counts without prejudice, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Raheem Freeland.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. The people versus Raheem Tyree Freeland. Calling cases P 1095151, driving while license suspended. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance. P 1095154, improper plates. Count 2, driving while license suspended. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. P 1095268, 1 count of no insurance. And P 1019631, driver's license expired. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, set for the arraignment on the bench warrant appearance.
Paul Faulkner representing the defendant. Your name again, sir?
Raheem Tyree Freeland.
You gotta speak up, Mr. Freeland.
Raheem Tyree Freeland.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I guess, I think you said there's an offer for one failure to display with the rest to be dismissed.
That is correct.
Our client accepts it.
Mr. Freeland,
Yes, Judge.
raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights.
All right.
Did you speak to the attorney today, Mr. Freeland?
You said, did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yeah.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, you wish to continue and plead guilty.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring your attention, Mr. Freeland, to May 8th, 2020, around 4:45 p.m.
So you have to pay.
in the area of Anderton and Warren in the city of Detroit. Are you operating a 2006 white Chrysler vehicle?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yeah.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I will accept your guilty plea and dismiss the remaining outstanding counts before the court. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulate.
Mr. Freeland, this is the opportunity to get your stuff together. This was the best offer I've seen today. Did you post a bond on this matter?
No.
Okay, so the one count is gonna be $240. When can you take care of that?
This week.
Okay, so that means tomorrow or Friday.
Yes.
Okay, Friday.
All right. About that.
Are you
So-
okay? Are you competent right now to handle your
No,
case?
yeah. I was trying to ask you, how do I go about paying?
You can go online and pay. You can pay at a kiosk outside the courthouse or the Rite Aid in the city.
Okay.
Or come inside the courthouse, but you may have to wait. But you can pay online.
Okay.
Mr. Freeland, you're gonna have several reinstatement fees to pay based off of the amount of cases you have, that were in warrant status, okay?
Okay.
So take care of the $45 that goes to the Secretary of State. Otherwise, none of this will matter. Your cases will not be cleared.
All right.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right, you have a good day.
Thank you.
I need to go into breakout room for a moment. Be right back. Okay, let's handle Mr. Richard Drake Johnson. Go ahead, unmute your device, there you go. Calling case U-561-27620. This is the people versus Richard Drake Johnson, 1 count of loitering in a place of unlawful drug activity. Appearance.
Paul Faulkner representing the defendant. Your name again, sir?
Richard Drake Johnson.
Your Honor, my client is pleading not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, you understand the difference between a jury trial and a bench trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything for you to waive that right today?
No.
Okay, I will continue your not guilty plea and set your trial date for March 30th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
I'll use the same Zoom number.
Everything the same.
Same thing. Oh, 8:30. I mean March 30. 8:30.
March 30th, 8:30. Okay?
Same. Okay, same Zoom number. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Calling case P1050566. Is it Zarek or Zarek? I forgot to say your first name.
It's Zerick. It's like Derek, but Zerick. Just with the Z in the front, drop the D.
Zarek Lamont Johnson. Calling or
Yes.
case count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance. Appearance.
Paul Faulkner representing the defendant. And your name again, sir?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Your name again?
Zerick Lamont Johnson.
Your Honor, Ms. Soroki talked to Mr. Johnson. Did you work out a plea agreement, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, I did. Yeah,
You want to accept it?
I pleaded to the proper plate.
Okay.
The improper plate. I pleaded guilty to that.
No, she accepts the offer.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, you didn't plead guilty quite yet. I have to walk you through some steps before we get there, okay?
All right.
Can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Say that one more time.
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You gotta speak up, Mr. Johnson.
I said yes.
You don't have to get tested with me. I can't hear you.
No, I wasn't saying it like that. My phone. I mean, I stay in the area where the service is messed up, so it might be like kind of jumpy, like. So my conversation might go in and out. I wasn't trying to get jumpy with you, Judge. I'm sorry if you felt like that.
Still say my audio's working fine. Okay.
I didn't want you to think I was getting jumpy with you, and I would never do nothing like that because I'm just trying to get out of my situation. That's all. So I wouldn't get out of hand with you when you're trying to help me. I wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Johnson. Where were we? Oh, do you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
And do you understand by pleading guilty today, you'll be waiving that right, Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to 12/24/2019, around 11:36 a.m. area of Mitchell and St. Joseph in the city of Detroit. We operating a Pontiac green vehicle with improper plate.
Yes, I was.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I will accept the guilty plea, Mr. Johnson. I will dismiss the two
All right.
remaining. Is there
I
stipulation?
got a question too.
Mr.
Just
Johnson,
wait a
one second.
minute, Mr. Johnson. Stipulate the Barbara calls, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, did you post the bond?
I can't hear you. What you say?
Did you post the bond on this case?
Oh, no, I didn't get locked up. I had a license.
Okay.
And y'all suspended them though from this matter.
So it's gonna be $240. I'm gonna give you until April 30th to take care of that. What's your question?
I was gonna say, can I pay that today and try to get everything out the way? And, you know, so I can get my license and everything back so I can get back to work.
You can always pay the day of. That's actually what the court rules requires, is that you pay the day of your sentencing. So yes.
No, I just want to pay, you know what I'm saying, get it over with so I can get back to work, because from what my boss was telling me, the quicker, you know, the faster I can get my license back, you know, the quicker I can get back to work. That's all.
Answer is yes. Anything else, Mr. Johnson?
No, ma'am, that's it. Now I was wondering, you know, when I pay the ticket, can I get a receipt? Because lately I've been having an issue with like a lot of police officers. You know, like when I did have my license, they kept saying I never had a license.
Let me answer the question.
Huh?
You'll get a receipt.
I can't hear you. What you say?
You'll get a receipt when you pay.
Okay, cool. That's all. I just been having issues with like a lot of officers.
You just want to talk.
When I did have my license.
Talk today. We got other people to take care of. I know you want to talk about your issues. I know. I get it. But you.
No. I wasn't trying to talk about the issue. I'm just making sure. Can I get a receipt? So therefore, you know, like.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I was saying. That's it.
All right. You have a wonderful day.
All right. You too.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't home.
Oh, boy. I'm going to remove two people on here who have had audio since 8:30, and maybe that will get them to pay attention to connect. Let's take care of. Oh, I can put you in Mr. Mr. Dion Hunter. That'll be the last person. There you. Okay, Mr. Hunter. He has 2 counts: driver while license not valid or improper license. 2 counts of that, and the offers for failure to display.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to go in, Pauline?
I can go in, that's fine.
You had these other ones anyway, so I think.
Or you can just put the pleas on the record. Either way, Paul. I'll go in the breakout room. You can just put my pleas on.
Okay.
You guys just working together. I love it. Thank you.
Hey, I'm the junior to Paul, okay? He's one of the few lawyers that are still older than me at the court, so.
And let it be known, right?
Right.
Okay, Mr. Hunter, go ahead and hit join on your screen, and Attorney Sabree will talk to you about your offer today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And Martha, Mr. Hunter is not on the docket. He's been sent over from Judge McClain. It's Dion, D-I-O-N, Richard Hunter, H-U-N-T-E-R. And the case numbers are SP 969-2281 and SP 763-9021.
Thank you, Judge.
And both of the counts are for driving while license not valid or improper license.
Perfect. Thank you.
That was fast. Okay. Let's see if Mr. Decorian Forrest has audio now.
Make it grow, Judge.
Like, please pay attention.
Right. Make it bigger and bigger.
Oh, he's connecting.
Like it's a sweepstakes winning.
Okay, who wants to go over Mr. Forrest?
I believe I talked to him quite a while ago.
There we go.
Mr. Forrest, have you talked to an attorney yet today?
No, ma'am.
Different Forrest then.
Different Forrest, yeah. Mr. Forrest just not getting audio.
Yes.
Okay, so this offer is for failure to display and overtoxicants in a vehicle as a passenger, and the rest of his case is to be dismissed.
I can
Okay.
take it, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Forrest, welcome.
Yeah.
Finally, let's put you into a breakout room. It'll be Attorney Sabree. She will talk to you about your options today, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead and hit join. Okay, LaFrederick Jones, Jr.
Here I am.
Okay, calling case 459-089, the people versus LaFrederick Lewis Marbury Jones, Jr. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2, no operator's license on person. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
For Frederick Jones.
Were you going to accept the offer today, Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir.
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Jones, just to be clear, was the offer for failure to display or an improper plate?
It was the improper plates.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Jones, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, no truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to June 27, 2019, around 11:35 p.m. in the area of Woodward and Jefferson in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 1987 Chevy red vehicle.
Yes.
Were you operating that vehicle without insurance?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Okay. I will accept the guilty plea. I will amend the charge to improper plates, which is a 0-point offense. I will dismiss the remaining count if there is stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulate.
Okay, Mr. Jones, the fine is going to be $240. That covers mandatory court costs and $25 attorney fee. Did you post a bond on this matter at all?
Yes.
How much?
1,000.
Did you post it yourself or was it through a bail bond?
No, I had when I came in to pay the ticket into the court, they told me it was 1,000. I had to pay $1,000.
With the court or with the bail bond?
Oh, with the court.
Okay, so I will apply your bond to your fines and costs, and the balance will be sent to you in the mail. Okay.
All right, thank you. So I don't have no more tickets.
You have to check, Mr. Jones, online for any civil infractions. I have the misdemeanors that are before me. I don't see anything on here. I'm looking at your history. We only have this one highlighted, but you can always double check for any civil infractions online. Just type your name in 36 District Court's website, and anything with an outstanding balance on it, you're gonna have to address that. It's not gonna be a misdemeanor where you need to come before the court, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
I have one question. So do I go to the Secretary of State? What do I give them? Is it already in the system that I came to court?
You have to take care of your fines and costs. 240 that I applied, so you don't have to actually pay that, but the reinstatement fees you have to pay, so the Secretary of State will know that you actually finished everything with the case. So you, as far as our fines and costs, you don't have to pay anything. That's why I said go look online. If you see anything that's outstanding balance-wise, that will stop you from reinstating your license. So you have to pay those fines that the Secretary of State imposes, okay?
Okay.
And your bond, the balance of your bond will be returned to you in the mail also.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, 3 more people.
Okay, thank you.
To Mr. Hunter.
Yes, I'm here.
Mr. People versus Dion Hunter, calling cases SP 9692281, driver while license not valid or improper license, SP 7639021, driver while license not valid or improper license. Appearance?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant. My client's going to avail himself of the recommendation.
Mr. Hunter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, that's Dion Hunter.
Okay. Raise your right hand also. You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you guilty of your own will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand, Mr. Hunter, that pleading guilty today will waive the right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Hunter, I'd like to bring your attention to February 6, 2019, around 3:22 p.m. in the area of Livernois and Pickford in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2003 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at the time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I am as well. I will dismiss the remaining count if there is stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated.
This is actually the same officer that pulled me over about 10 years. I'll never forget that. Mr. Hunter, did you post a bond on that case?
Yes, 300.
$300, okay. So I will apply your bond to your $240 fine and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Okay.
So, do you have any questions? You have any
No, I don't
questions?
have any. No, I don't have any more questions.
All right. You have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Farber, you just continuing not next audio. So, Mr. Roki, you probably want to stay for Miss Jacobs since you talked to her, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to go. I'm good because Judge Williams is doing the rest of the other docket. It was mostly retained counsel.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about going back.
Okay, so I'm going to take care of Mr. Forrest first, and Miss Jacobs, I'm going to have to read the report.
And Your Honor, regarding Mr. Forrest, I didn't see a ticket on the list for open alcohol. Yeah, unless it's not listed. Because I thought you said the offer was open alcohol and failed to display.
Yeah, it says open intoxicant. Let's see what the doctor has on here. 293-447. Yeah, it wasn't put on the docket, but it's here.
Okay, then I explained it to him, so he's gonna move forward with the offer.
Okay. Just want to make sure it hasn't been taken care of yet, so. You want me to double check to make sure it wasn't adjudicated?
What's the date on it? Is it the same date or is it?
It's the same occurrence, so November 17th, 2017.
If the other tickets are on the same date, I would assume, I don't see, that it's valuable.
I'm going to check just in case. Corey and Forrest, can you see if count 3 will take care of it? Sure.
It's in March 2nd, Judge. All three of them are in March 2nd. Nothing's been taken care of for any of these matters since 17. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, it hasn't been adjudicated.
Okay, thank you. Ready to proceed.
Okay. The Corey and Darnell Forrest calling cases 393-447. Count 1, no valid operator's license. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. Count 3, open intoxicant. 367-450, no operator's license on person. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3, insurance never acquired. 11596-763, no operator's license on person. 295-355, driving while license not valid. P140599, count 1, driving while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance. And 104555701. This case is so old I don't even see a charge here. Failure to display a valid operator's license. Appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant, my client's going to accept the recommendation.
Mr. Forrest, can you state your full name for the record?
DeCorian Darnell Forrest Sr.
Okay, Mr. Forrest, are you going to plead guilty to 2 counts of failure to display a valid operator's license and 1 count of open intoxicant in the vehicle as a passenger?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? You swear to affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Forrest, I'd like to bear attention to November 17th, 2017, around 8:45 p.m. in the area of Mark Twain and Finkel in the city of Detroit. Were you inside of a 2000 Buick black vehicle?
Yes.
Were you operating that vehicle?
Yes.
Were you stopped by Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Also, did you have an open intoxicant in your possession at that time?
Yes.
Was that alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Okay, I will dismiss the remaining counts. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, Mr. Ford, did you post the bond?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
$1,120.
Okay, so the fine is gonna be $240. That covers mandatory court costs and attorney fee, $25 attorney fee. I'm gonna apply your bond to that $240. And Mr. Forrest, because you have so many outstanding reinstatement fees, the $45 that triggers you getting get on the path to paying or getting your license back, I'm going to apply your bond to all of your reinstatement fees. So you had to do that anyway. We'll do it for you. Wait about a week before you check online to see if any of those have not been paid or covered by your bond. I'm not gonna do the math because you have several cases here, but give it a week. You can go online and check to see if everything says 0. You move forward with the Secretary of State. If you have anything that says $45, pay that online, and then that triggers the step to a Secretary of State to get your license started. Okay.
Thank you.
And no driving until you get your license.
Okay.
Because there's a lot right here, and I don't want you to come back the same thing. The revolving door is what happens with a lot of people. You just keep coming back. I know people by first and last name now.
I'm not trying to come back. That's why I'm trying to get everything straightened out.
Okay. So just check in about a week to see what's left, if anything, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Okay.
I'm all done.
You are all done. You can log off.
All right, you have a great day.
Thank you. All right, now Ms. Jacobs. Mr. Farley, he's in the afternoon, so you guys don't have to wait for him. Mr. Farley? Okay. Okay, I'm ready on Ms. Jacobs. Okay, we're on the record. This is People versus Nicole Jacobs, calling case C 8067161. One count of operating while intoxicated, set for a sentencing today. Appearance.
Your Honor, good morning, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Jacobs. I did have the opportunity this morning to review the report with her. A typo I'm going to indicate needs to be corrected is where they list outpatient treatment on the first page. And under that paragraph, they say approved by his insurance. And my client is a female. And
Okay.
secondly, the only other change I would have is my client denies that there were 2 open up bottles of alcohol in her vehicle.
Okay, I'll make note of that. Okay, and
Regarding the body of the report, I did review it with her. It seems to me that this was an isolated incident for her and she learned her lessons. She indicated she had a good job at Chrysler, which she lost. She hasn't had anything to drink since this, and she hasn't been smoking any marijuana. It's listed that she receives tramadol related to illness she has. She said she hasn't taken that in years. She does have an interview today, Your Honor. I think that this has woken her up. She's a young woman. You know, she's got her whole life in front of her, and I think this was exactly what she needed to realize what was going on. And I asked for minimal terms and conditions.
okay, does Ms. Jacobs have anything to say before sentencing?
Only that I appreciate the time you put in. No, I wouldn't say leniency, but just you being the person you are. Ms. Soroki, also for just guiding me in a good way and just keeping it real. I appreciate that. I'm happy I have another job. Well, I have an interview today. I do have the job. I just have to go to the interview. But I'm just happy I'm not sitting around and not doing anything, because that situation really pushed me back on a lot. I lost a lot. It just definitely wasn't worth it. And even though things are just really getting on the ball is getting rolling out, it's just still, quite devastating and disappointing in myself that I made that type of decision to do that. Because again, like I said, I'm very accountable for all my actions, honestly, to tell the truth. But that situation could have been a lot worse. Not only could I hurt myself, I could have hurt someone else. Or a few people. But with that being said, in some sort, I am happy that this did happen, because it kind of helps me redirect a lot of things that's going on right now back on track. So I'm just appreciative, honestly. Appreciative to be alive, appreciative to have another job coming. I'm just appreciative, Miss Sabree. I'm also with the program you have me in as well. Not a lot of people get those type of chances, or have a judge kind of sit there and kind of work with them. So I'm very appreciative about that as well. It could have been a lot worse.
Okay. And so Ms. Jacobs, and for the record, just to be clear, Ms. Jacobs is also in a program, a pilot program we're doing in 36th District Court. Cisco is sponsoring students who come to the court to give them an opportunity for IT employment at the end of a 12 to 16 week program. That's what she was referring to. As far as sentencing, the recommendation is for 12 months. Ms. Jacobs, what I will do is give you the opportunity to show me that you are serious about moving forward and getting this completely passed. I will sentence you to a term of 9 months of probation. If you complete everything that you're supposed to complete within the 6 months, I will close your probation at that time.
Yes,
and that means you have to show up to get tested. And the recommendation here is twice a month. I don't think that's too difficult. Of course, the alcohol highway safety education class. Attend the victim impact panel. You have all the stuff, Ms. Jacobs, in writing as well.
Okay. Ma'am, you want me to write this down as well?
Nope, it'll be sent to you via email.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
No alcohol or illegal drugs. You have to pay a $100 assessment fee for the interview. Any restitution that may be ordered. At this time, I don't have a request for restitution, but the prosecutor may request restitution based off of anybody's cars or vehicles or whatever property was damaged. I don't have any information on that.
We'd ask that be verified, Your Honor.
Yes, absolutely. Did I say alcohol highway safety education class already? If I didn't, alcohol highway safety education class. And I'm not going to require the outpatient treatment because you are trying to gain employment. And I know that class can get in the way. Not that you don't need to go, but I have a bit of an understanding of your life and where you're trying to go with employment. Right now, you lost your job due to this incident. What I want you to do, Ms. Jacobs, is take care of your outstanding warrants in 16th Circuit Court. You have some fines and costs that you need to pay. I know you're aware of that, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to only impose the necessary fines. So it'll be $0 as far as anything additional. We have a $100 assessment fee, a crime victim fee of $75. Supervision is going to be $35 a month. That depends on whether you complete in 6 months or 9 months, what that number is going to be. I'll add up everything and put on the form for you and email to you. And then a urinalysis testing fee of $10 a month. And that can change. It could be either $60 or $90. It all depends up to you. So you'll get a total if you finish in 6 months or if you finish in 9 months, and that'll be up to you. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am. Every time that I do have to go, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Every time that I do go for was it urinalysis? Yes. It is a payment, correct?
Are you going to jams?
I believe that they may have me going. Yes, ma'am. I'm just going to say yes, ma'am. I believe so.
I'm not sure.
Jams is a payment. If she's going to jams, I don't know if it's like $15 every time you test or.
Okay.
So if you're going to jams, then I won't impose the $10 urinalysis fee that's through the court. So you won't have to pay twice for the same test.
Okay.
And did you have an issue with testing last time? I know you mentioned that there was something you tried to get tested, but there was some.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to wait on the original guy to contact me back or, I'm sorry about that. Yes, they just inboxed me back about my job. I didn't know if it was I was waiting on him or her or what the case was. I just said I'll just wait till I go to court, let you give me my just due, and then go from there because I was quite confused. I really was, ma'am.
Okay, so now you're officially on probation with the court, so you can contact our probation agency. Take the number down. It's 313. It's the same number for the from when you call to get assessed. 965-3414.
She also sorry, Judge, may I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
She also let me know that they would not be my probation officer. So do I just call in? They were what did she say they were? They were just doing the interview, however it may go, but they would not be my probation officer. So I would have to check with you or after I was sentenced for that.
Same number, but you'll be with someone else for the probation part.
That's fine.
So Ms. Roki, if there's nothing else, I'm going to go off the record to